Hello everyone and welcome to a special episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. I learned that there are two endings to this, so we're going to go back and get the second ending, even though it is technically the bad ending. Sorry to bring you in at such an awkward point. I started recording and realized that the recording didn't actually start. So I've already been at this for like 20 minutes. I just want to do the ending, so we'll just start from here. So Von Karma has just come in, given us all the evidence that she was able to find, and now Mia is giving us a pep talk. Make Engard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? To killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way, force Killer to end his contract with Engard. If Killer were to no longer think of Engard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Yeah, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one happen, it would surely be a miracle. Bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, the prosecution, and the judge, we have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there's one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Yeah, sorry this is going to be quite a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be. I do have some announcements at the end to kind of pad this out.
I've already told you, Mr. Wright, this court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then you want to show that evidence to that person.
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance.
One chance?
Please show us your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible to turn this situation around in one try.
One try, that is all I will permit.
I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking Engard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show the evidence to?
I'm gonna show it to, so apparently to get the bad ending, all you have to do is show the evidence to anyone who's not the killer. I'm gonna show the evidence. Who's the most ridiculous person? I'm gonna go with Lotta.
I see, and now tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
I'm gonna show them my attorney badge. Look, I'm a lawyer.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't have anything to say to this.
How about you, Miss Von Karma?
Well, I was just shot, so...
I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue.
What?
No one understands what you are talking about anymore.
That's probably fair in this situation. Wait, please, one more chance.
That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant Matt Engard
not guilty. I'm curious how this is the bad ending because I mean, yeah, it sucks that he got acquitted, but we should get Maya back.
That's all. This court is adjourned.
And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. What? I never saw my... Oh, how? To kill her is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. Oh. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. Oh, no. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. Oh my goodness. The end. And it just... Oh, there's not even credits. I guess you don't really deserve them after that. Alright, so that's the bad ending. Again, sorry, there was probably about 5 to 10 minutes in there that got cut out. Because yeah, I started playing through the trial and then I got to the point where Von Karma came in. I'm like, alright, cool, here's where we go. But, like I said, about 5 to 10 minutes in, I realized that, the recording had not started. And I just couldn't go through all that again. So there you go, there's the bad ending. Like I said, I have a couple things to kind of go over with everyone. The first is, as you probably know from the last video, we are going to start the third game. First video will go up March 1st. Also, I've been looking into what comes after that game. And I believe it was the Apollo Justice is the next game in the trilogy. So after this next game, which Trials and Tribulations. So after Trials and Tribulations, then I believe we'll be playing Apollo Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. And then the Edgeworth game. And then I don't remember after that. There were like 2 games that were Japanese only releases that I saw. Well, there were 3. One of them was an Edgeworth game, which I managed to track down, and I did track down a translation patch, so we'll see how that goes when the time comes. But I was able to track down pretty much every game in the series, except all the English ones anyway, except for one. And I believe it was like the most recent, Spirit of Justice was it. I believe it's on Android, and so I will play it that way if I have to. But I would like to find it on, I believe it was supposed to come out on the 3DS. Trials and Tribulations, then yeah, so I'm looking at the list now, so I can know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it looks like after Trials and Tribulations is Apollo Justice. I do also have the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright game. That one I have ready to go. Dual Destinies I was able to track down. Spirits of Justice was the only one that I couldn't. And then, like I said, I managed to track down both Edgeworth games, so we'll be able to play those. So basically, we're going to be at Phoenix Wright for a while. One change that won't affect, that's coming that but won't really affect anything we're doing here is I'm going to try to do Saturday, Sunday videos. So basically it'll be 7 days a week. Basically Monday through Thursday will still be the primary series, which for the foreseeable future is Ace Attorney. I'm gonna keep playing these games as long as you guys keep watching them. So yeah, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be Series 2 or, just whatever seems fun at the time. Chance to do some one-offs because it's hard. Sometimes it is hard to, be locked into it's just one series. So it is nice to kind of have that variety there every once in a while. Even though, again, I love these games. So, no issues there. One thing that might impact the schedule for Trials and Tribulations is I got into a closed beta for a game that I've started recording episodes for, but I'm under NDA for, they said, at least a few weeks, so I'm not. So basically, once that NDA lifts, then I want to start releasing episodes of that. We'll still have our 4 weekly episodes of Phoenix Wright. Just the days might get a little bit off depending on when they lift that NDA. I don't know. One other thing I wanted to talk about is someone had asked about doing a camera for these, and I liked the idea. But I really don't want to be on if I'm being honest, I don't want to be on camera basically all day. So what I've been trying to work out a way that I can put up my reactions, have the gameplay, and then just when there's something worth showing on the camera, then I would just splice that in or put it over on the gameplay somewhere, just so that way you guys have those reactions, because there are times from oh my god, I wish you guys could see my face as far as what's going on. I actually tried to do it for this video, and it didn't go well. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a camera for the next game, but there's still time to play around with it between now and when I am going to record the next game. So it could come back, but we'll see. And I think that's it. Yeah, sorry. This was meant to be, I knew it was going to be a shorter video, but I thought it was going to be 15 minutes, not 7, and then I kind of have to BS my way through the rest of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I definitely appreciate all the comments and seeing everyone enjoy this series. I really appreciate that. So again, I hope you'll look forward to March 1st when we play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.